Hey guys, this is What If Senpai here. I'm back with a new video. Yeah, it's been a long time. Well, not a long time, but it's been quite decent long amount of time that I've actually made a video. So, and a lot of people, a person last week, I think it was last week or a day ago or something. He told me actually when I was calling back, and I didn't answer because I don't know if I was gonna come back at that time. The reason I took a break was because I wanted to find another way to do my editing. I don't want to I mean get a new software thing or get better editing skills. I just want to keep it simple. I just wanted to find a new way to innovate myself and just get better at using the app that I use right now to do certain things. So I found out they had a face cam on this and all these things, right? So I'm just gonna play the intro now. Okay, today is gonna be Naruto. Sorry for that. Naruto, God of Shinobi, and I fixed my speaking pattern. Okay, so this part is just gonna be me explaining some stuff. I'm gonna be explaining Naruto's abilities. So if you really don't want to hear anything or hear Naruto's abilities on anything of the sort, please skip to the time where I say end, and that's when the story is gonna begin. Naruto would have what style? Sharingan. He would also have all 5 chakra natures, yin yang release, yin yang release. He would have KCM, KCM2, Water Dragon Jutsu, Water Bullet, Water Blade, and Water Whirlpool, Water Serpent. Seal Master, who will know the Reaper Death Seal, 8 Trigrams, Storage Seals, Barrier Seals, and what is it again? Chakra Chains. We'll also have the Water Fan. Madara's Water Fan. If you don't know what that is, I'll be using some Japanese words. So if you want to know the English iterations of it, go on Google and it will show up. And I will also... Naruto also have a strong sensory ability. And the ship will be Naruhina. And yeah, that's it, guys. Let's get on to the video. End. Alright. Naruto's POV. We see a yellow-haired boy with dark black eyes. He also has a bright orange and blue jumpsuit. And he also has a Konoha leaf headband with mesh armor under the jumpsuit. Standing up. We also see a dark-eyed boy with dark black hair with a blue Uchiha shirt and a white pants with bandages on the ends of his leg and a blue shinobi shoes. Also, Naruto also has blue shinobi shoes too. He has he's on the ground, knocked out. So, not the person we know as Naruto would pick him up and put him on the shoulder. He would then hand back to Konoha Gekiri. On the way there, he would have saw Kakashi Hatake, the famous copied ninja of the leaf. Kakashi would take Sasuke from Naruto, and Kakashi would also go back to the Konoha too. So Naruto skip forward. They would have skip forward. Gates of Konoha. You would see a white-haired man with a Johnny Fat jacket, a dark navy blue long-sleeved shirt and pants with black shinobi shoes and a leaf headband covering his one eye. You will also see a yellow-haired boy with black eyes in a bright orange and blue jumpsuit with blue shinobi shoes, and you also see a boy on the older man's back with a blue shirt, a white pants, and blue shinobi shoes. You will see the Konoha 11 standing at the gate, along with Hinata, Neji, not Tamari, Shino, Ino, Sakura, and Kiba, and no, Sakura wasn't there, sorry. I read that wrong. Kiba, and I think that's it. 10 and 10. Actually, I forgot 10. Shit. I even wrote it down and I forgot it. Sorry 10 fans. So Sasuke would then rush to be Konoha Hospital. Skip forward. Konoha Hospital. A day after. You would see Naruto waiting outside in the waiting room of the hospital. He had just previously went to known Sasuke Uchiha medical bay and checked up on him. Naruto would be sitting down outside on the chair, and a girl with pink hair, a red skirt with a dark black skin tight shorts with blue shinobi shoes, and also with pink long hair and with flowers in her hand. She had green eyes. With flower in her hands. She would then walk right past Naruto, and she would have went straight inside. Later that time, the Konoha 11 would come to check up on Sasuke. Yeah. Sakura would then exit, and Naruto would said, "Hi, Sakura." And Sakura would slap Naruto. Everybody was shocked, but Hinata was mad. You could see the complete bloodlust in her eyes when Sakura did this. And Sakura started saying that, "I told you to get back my Sasuke-kun. Bring him back to the leaf. Not half dead, Naruto. Baka." And Naruto would be shocked. Naruto would then feel hurt, but one emotion was definitely in Naruto's mind: anger. Naruto would explode, and he'd go off on Sakura and explaining how she's useless, weak, and worthless, and is a trash bag. He did say trash bag, but I put that in there just to be funny. And Sakura wouldn't feel any type of way because Sakura thinks that everybody's gonna help her. But opposite happened. Everybody was against her. Everybody was calling her ungrateful and very selfish. But Sakura didn't care. Once she had her Sasuke-kun, she was okay with it, what she did. Naruto would then leave. Skip forward. Council meeting. They would have called Shikamaru Nara, Naruto Uzumaki, and Hinata Hyuga to the Hokage office. Location: entrance of the Hokage office. Hinata, Shino, and Naruto would enter the Hokage's office. They would then step into the council room where they would see Hamura, Komaharu, and Danzo, along with Tsunade, Shino, Shibi, Aburame, Shukaku, Nara, Izuchi, Yamanaka, and Choza, Akamichi, and along with the civilian council that includes Haruno, I think that's Sakura's mother's name. I don't know how to correctly pronounce it. If I said it wrong, please tell me in the comments. If you do know, I don't understand why you would check her mom, but okay. They would then give a vote to they would not give a vote. Tsunade would then say, Shikamaru Nara, I here promote you to Chunin for your great intelligence with leading the squad to capture Sasuke, and your intelligence that was shown in the shooting exams. Hinata Hyuga, or Hyuga Hinata, I should have got to say the names backwards. Hyuga Hinata, I promote you to Jonin for your great excellent taijutsu and Byakugan specialty that we saw in the shooting exams. Uzumaki Naruto, I award you the rank of Chunin because you successfully defeated the one-tail Shukaku, and you brought back Sasuke Uchiha Sasuke to the village hidden in the leaves. You are dismissed. So now Naruto, Shikamaru, Hinata, Naruto would get the Chunin flat jackets and leave the room. Naruto would congratulate Shikamaru and Hinata. Hinata blushed at Naruto's like admiration of her or something. And Naruto would then go off into the distance. Naruto would then meet up with Jiraiya. Naruto is still pretty angry with Sakura, and he's still pretty angry with Sasuke. Jiraiya would then tell Naruto about the 2-year training trip that he would like Naruto to go on with him. Naruto would say yes, and Jiraiya would tell Tsunade. Naruto would then leave. Time forward. The Konoha location, a few yards away from the Konoha gates. we see Naruto and Hinata. Hinata just asks Naruto that if she would remember him, if he would remember her after he's gone. Naruto would then go up to Hinata and kiss her on her forehead. Naruto would then say, I, I. Naruto's blushing, but he needs to get this out of his chest now. Naruto would then confess his feelings for Hinata and explain to her that he always liked her, but he never really knew if she liked him. He figured that out a couple days ago, and Naruto was going to kiss Hinata on the lips, but he slid himself back, probably thinking that she wouldn't allow him to. After hearing him, and probably didn't like him, since she said nothing. Hinata would then suddenly kiss Naruto on the lips, and Naruto would be stunned for a second, but also kiss her back. Naruto would then say bye. Hinata will also say bye. Naruto would go on his training trip. A few weeks after the training trip, Naruto would go to Jiraiya. Naruto would be sleeping in the forest. Naruto would be flowing chakra all through his body so he can perfect his chakra control. And something breaks in Naruto. He jumps up and trees start to sprout out the ground, and a 1 Tomoe, 2 Tomoe, and 3 Tomoe appears in Naruto's eyes in just this millisecond. Naruto's body started to grow. His hair started to grow also. Naruto started to grow a 6-pack. And his bones started to get more defined, and you can actually see them. And his body, his bones were tearing and reattaching. And then all the Tomos in Naruto's eyes started to spin. And also, all the Tomos came into Naruto's pupil, and then started to extend out, and a Sharingan appeared. Naruto Sharingan. This is Naruto Sharingan that you see on the screen. Naruto would see his vision appear, and his visual powers would be more advanced, and he's seeing things in slow motion. He also senses this chakra, this overwhelming chakra. He didn't know if it was his, but it was leaking somewhere. It was leaking off of him. Naruto chakra is as great as Hashirama Senju's, maybe even greater. It's denser and it's kind of stronger, but it's him when he first started to use wood style, which was still pretty good. Naruto's Sharingan would start spinning. Naruto would realize that he had the Sharingan by seeing how his vision changed. He pulled out the kunai and checked his eyes, and he saw the Mangekyo Sharingan that's in Naruto's eyes. Naruto would be freaking out first. Naruto would be asking if he was an Uchiha. Now, skip forward a few hours. Naruto had not slept at this time, but he waked up Jiraiya and asked him why this happened. Jiraiya didn't know, but then Jiraiya would remember something. Flashback. After 2 months after the QB attack, Jiraiya had just appeared into the leaf. He would then figure out that his student, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, has died. Jiraiya, the third Hokage, would then give Jiraiya 3 scrolls. No, would give Jiraiya 4 scrolls. Jiraiya would then say a letter that was not inside the scroll. So do not ever open the scroll. Give this to Naruto when you feel it's ready and he needs an explanation for something. And Jiraiya, please, this is my last dying wish. Please do so. And Jiraiya did. He then opened pushed chakra into a story seal that he had on his hand and puffed out 3 scrolls. Jiraiya would then give the 3 scrolls to Naruto. Naruto asks what? Then Jiraiya would tell Naruto that his father told him before he died to give them to Naruto if he ever needed explanation of something that would happen dynamically in Naruto's life. Naruto then opened the scroll and he would start reading. The first scroll that labeled Dad, and there was another one labeled Mom, but he didn't read that yet. He read Minato. Naruto's POV. Naruto's reading the scroll that Minato gave to Naruto. It said, Naruto, you probably hate me now. I will accept it because I'm the one who burdened you with this curse. I'm the full Kage Minato Namikaze, if you didn't know, or this is the first time you're actually learning it. I'm your father, Naruto. My real name is Minato Namikaze Uchiha. I'm the son of Madara. I can't imagine the pain that you've probably gone through because I sealed the 9 tails into you. I hope you forgive me one day, but I won't blame you if you don't. But I believe in you, Naruto. I believe that you can change this ninja world. I believe that you can tame the power of the 9 tails. I'll always love you, Naruto. Naruto's POV. Naruto would be crying. He would be crying his eyes out. Just figured out that his father was the 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze. And he also figured out that his father loved him more than anything. And Naruto would be really upset. But he made a goal. He needs to prove his father right. His father believed in him, and he needs to get stronger for him, not for anyone else. Maybe for Jiraiya. So Naruto would then read the scroll that says Mom. Hey Naruto. Naruto's POV. Hey Naruto. This is your mom. My name is Kushina Uzumaki Senju. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I'm the daughter of Tsunade Senju. I hid my name and I got the red hair from my great grandmother Mito Uzumaki. I could use the chakra chains because it looks like I inherited her blood more than anything. And I could use special sealing jutsus that some Uzumakis couldn't. And I had a very special chakra. I was also the holder of the 9 tails. And I have this nervous tick by saying every time I get excited or angry. I don't know if you have it, but you might have it. Naruto POV. He chuckled at that part. Kushina would then go on to explain how she loved him, and if you remember the scene where Kushina said her last goodbye to Naruto, that's what she put down in there. Naruto would be crying, knowing that his mother and his father loved him so much. Naruto would then go and he would we skip forward. Naruto will be then learning wood style jutsu that were in the scroll, in the third scroll. It had wood style jutsu, genjutsu, and even the flying raijin. Naruto has yet to open the 4th scroll, but today's the day. He has mastered the flying raijin because also in the scroll there was the shadow clone jutsu, which explained the reasoning for the shadow clone, which he used to his benefit. Naruto had so much chakra that he would be able to make 10,000 clones. Naruto would have made 10,000 clones, and he would have learned the flying raijin, wood style, wood dragon, wood style, wood binding, wood style, great enlightenment, wood style, Buddha, one hand Buddha statue, which is like Hashirama's statue, but it has one wooden hand, not the 1,000 Buddha statue. Naruto would then Naruto will learn the Heavenly Swamp Jutsu, Genjutsu, the Heavenly Raid Genjutsu, the Kotsunatsu Kami, which is Naruto's Mangekyo ability, Amaterasu. Naruto would figure out these over time. Amaterasu, Kamuri, Time Reversal, and would have his Susanoo Ribcage. And Naruto would then open the fifth scroll. Fifth scroll. What poofed out surprised Naruto? 3-prong kunai and the war fan. Madara's war fan. Naruto's POV. He was super excited because he read up on Madara after hearing that was his grandfather. Naruto was ecstatic. He was jumping all over the place, now knowing that he had his father's weapon. Naruto would be jumping off the walls. Jiraiya was also watching over Naruto's training, and he also read the scrolls that Minato and Kushina left Naruto. Okay. So Naruto would go and he would learn how to use the fan. He would then think of an idea. Naruto over this time, he has become a seal master. He knows multiple seals like the Reaper Death Seal, the 8-pronged seal, storage seals, suppression seals, QB suppression seals, burial seals, and a lot of stuff. Chakra draining seals, a lot of stuff like that. Naruto would then put a lot of chakra into his hand and weave some hand signs. And then he would have placed it on the fan. Seals will start erupting from the kanji for chakra on the fan. It would all come back. It would all spread around the fan and then go invisible. What Naruto did was he put a chakra absorbing seal on the fan, and any attack that is heading towards the fan, if it's not stuff like the Majestic Destroyer Film and stuff higher than that, it would absorb it. Stuff like the Shidori, the Rasen Shuriken, all of those stuff, it would absorb it. Naruto thought of this idea because it could also repel stuff. When it all absorbed the chakra, it will go into the wind style that the fan makes when swinged. When put chakra into the fan and you swing the fan, a huge gush of wind would happen. But if the chakra was absorbed from the chakra that was absorbed from the attack can also be given to the fan, which would make the wind even greater. Naruto would then learn how to use the fan in his fighting style. Naruto would then lose the Whirling Fist, which is the Uzumaki style of fighting, which was also in the 5th scroll. And Naruto also learned the Uchiha fighting style, but he's not going to use that too much. Naruto would then learn the Rasengan over the big ball Rasengan, the wind style Rasengan, the wind style Rasengan, and the wind style Rasen Shuriken. And Naruto had for the first time sent a letter to Hinata. Hinata's POV. Back at the location, the Hyuga compound. Hinata is treated way worse in the Hyuga. Hinata has been told her whole life that she's worthless. But, to their surprise, Hinata was promoted. Now, Hinata doesn't like the Hyuga and doesn't care really much the Hyuga. Even the side branch hated her, but except Neji though. Neji learned to like Hinata over these few months. Hinata's POV. Hinata be reading the letter that Naruto sent her. Naruto also knows about how the Hyuga treats Hinata. He's very angry about it, but he couldn't do anything. Naruto would then Hinata's POV again. Sorry. Hinata would then see the letter that Naruto sent her. The letter reads, "Hey Hinata, you see the seal that's about the bottom of the scroll that you're reading? Please go to the Uzumaki and Namikaze clan compound and live there, because I don't want you to be in the Hyuga compound anymore. You've been treated so badly there. I just can't stand to see the one I love go through so much pain." Hinata would cry over this, and Hinata would go and place the seal. But she didn't know why Naruto had the seal to open the Namikaze Uzumaki compound. When she got in there, she saw abundance of houses, and she saw a Uzumaki symbol in the middle of all these houses. Because there's a clan compound that has a bunch of houses. And she would see the main head of the building. She would then go into it, and she would see Kushina and Minato with a baby, with Kushina being pregnant and having the name of their son, and it was Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. And Hinata would then realize Naruto was the son of the Udame Hokage, the Yellow Flash of Konoha, and also the son of Kushina Uzumaki, the Red Death of Konoha. Yeah. So Hinata would then go to the library. She would then read about some wind, water, and fire jutsu, and lightning jutsu. But she doesn't have the earth affinity, because Hinata's main affinities in the status data books said that she had water, lightning, and fire. But I'm also giving her wind in this one. Hinata will learn the water style water dragon jutsu, lightning style lightning gale palm, lightning style lightning wind gale palm, and lightning style majestic lightning fist, lightning palm. Should also learn some kenjutsu, and she would. Hinata's not on Kurenai's team anymore because of, yeah. Naruto's POV. Naruto would be learning Sage Mode. Orange lines would cover Naruto's eyes. The lines going up to Naruto's ear going to the sides of Naruto's ear. And two circles would appear on Naruto's forehead. And he would have the toad eyes. And orange pigment is Hashirama's wood sage mode, or the Buddha sage mode. And Naruto would have unintentionally fused the Buddha and Toad sage mode together. Naruto would then start to learn the Frog Kumite, which is the frog's way of fighting. Naruto would then master this in a few days. Naruto figured out the reason why the Rasen Shuriken was slowly destroying was to slowly make Naruto never be able to use chakra. But he fixed that with Sage Mode. So then Naruto would go to sleep. Naruto's POV. Naruto would be waked up in a dark space, a dark sewer anyways. Naruto would then see one bright red eye staring at him. Then he would see that it was the Nine-Tailed Fox, or the Kyuubi. The Nine-Tailed said, "Fox, what is a wretched human doing here?" All you humans are the same. Just disgusting. Naruto would then ask, who are you talking to? I know not you, Ninetales, are calling me disgusting, or disgusting human. You're no better. You killed many people. Even if it was under genjutsu, you still did it. You also wanted to kill me so you could get out a baby. You wanted to kill a baby so you could escape and probably destroy the village. You wanted to make my life hell by destroying my chakra, by disturbing my chakra. You are no better than humans, but I still have the satisfaction to forgive you for what you've done to my parents. I don't even know how I'm forgiving you, but I just want to forgive you for the pain that you have gone through, for people that sealed you up without your consent. I did some research and I realized that you were forcibly burnt to the leaf. And Naruto would be shocked, and then he would realize that he was no better than the humans that he called scum and wretched humans and wretched people. He realized that he was no better than them. He was just the same. And then he realized that this kid forgave him for killing his parents. The Ninetales then mentally thought that mentally said that I would never forgive whoever killed the old man. If someone killed the old man, I would never forgive them. But he forgave me just like that. Naruto then said, I wanted to be friends with you for this whole time, but I could never get in here. You always pushed me away. Naruto would start crying because he would realize that Naruto truly cared for him, and he sensed no malice or lies between Naruto's words. Naruto would then go up to the cage and hug Kurama's leg. Kurama would still be crying, and he would also wrap the tails around Naruto, also embracing him in the hug too. Naruto would then rip off the seal, and you would see Minato. The Ninetales wouldn't freak out like he did in canon. He would just stay there, and Minato would ask Naruto what he was doing, and Naruto explained about it. Then Naruto would open the seal, because Naruto previously got the seal from Jiraiya, the seal key from Jiraiya. Naruto would then go to Kurama and bump fists with him. Then Kushina would appear. Kushina, in the short term, would awaken Naruto's chakra chains that would just appear out to Naruto's back. Naruto would thank his mother and his father. And Naruto would then tell her that he has a girlfriend. Kushina would be glad for Naruto, and Naruto would explain how they met, and that Naruto saved her from getting bullied at the time. And then Naruto would explain, if you don't think about it properly, you would probably think it's weird, but Hinata stalked me for a while. She was the only person that cared for me through my whole life. She was the only person that looked out for me. She's every single day after her training with the Hyuga, she would come and watch me. I noticed for a while, but I didn't say anything because I didn't know she liked me, or she was just watching me because she thought I was strong or something. Kushina and Minato would hug Naruto and told him that he found a perfect girl. They would then hug him, and they would fade away and go back to the afterlife. Time forward. A few days after that, Naruto would then send a letter to Hinata. Hinata's POV. Hinata would see the letter coming. Would see in front of her a poof with a toad and a letter strapped to the toad's back. She would take the toad off her, the scroll off of the toad, and she would read it. It would say, "Hey Hinata, I miss you. I hope you miss me too, but you probably do." And at the end of there, there's a reverse summoning scroll, the reverse summoning seal that was summoned to Miyaboku to learn Seito. I think you can learn it. Lord Fukuzaku would help you, and I think you should integrate lightning into the new technique that I was telling you about. But anyways, see ya. It would then show a kiss emoji, at the end of it. Hinata would blush, but smile. She would then pack up her stuff and head to Mount Miyaboku. She would then meet Fukusaku and his wife. I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. She would then learn how to do Sage Mode, and she would be very proficient at it actually. She's pretty good actually. So, all in all, she was good at it. She would then learn her Twin Lion Fist in Hatsu Seijutsu. But this is where I'm gonna end off this, guys. But here's the plot holes. Well, here's the reasons for stuff that I didn't mention. As you can guess, Naruto defeated Sasuke in the Vinyl Valley of the End. Also, I'll be explaining why Naruto has the Sharingan. I already gave you the reason why Naruto had wood style, because Kushina had I'll explain to you why Naruto just awakened his Sharingan and why it progressed so fast, and why the wood style went out of control when Naruto first activated his wood style and stuff. I'll also explain later on about Naruto would actually be back in the village after this time. So I'll explain why Hinata got promoted right now. In this timeline, Hinata didn't fight Neji. She fought another random shinobi, and she didn't fight Neji in the finals either. She fought another random shinobi, and she won. Easy as that. And this time, Shikamaru wasn't a Chunin when he led the mission. She was just in charge because of his high strategy skills. But yeah, hold on. But I have returned, and I'll be making videos back again, guys. So, bro, I liked the way I've improved and the way I'm doing things now. So that's just the end of the video, though. So see ya. That gentleman part of my wrist. Bring middleman part of my wrist. Now she wanna go and she'll get